Bienvenidos! Welcome to Spain on a Fork. Today we are making another potato dish. I know guys, I've been doing a lot of potato recipes lately. I'm just on a potato kick right now. They're so good. But the dish we are making today promises to be one of the best ones yet. Spanish potatoes with brandy and garlic. Oh my word, ay mi palabra. Okay, we don't say that in Spain, but seriously guys, these potatoes have an insane flavor to them. Let me tell you that brandy has such a beautiful sweet flavor to them. Plus this recipe is very easy to make and it's all done in a little over 30 minutes. Now to make this dish, I'm going to be using some Spanish brandy, but you can use whatever type of brandy that you like, and also make sure that you use a good quality extra virgin olive oil. Guys, this is the flavor base of this dish, very important. For this recipe, I'm using an extra virgin Spanish olive oil from the Georgetown olive oil company. This is their Picual extra virgin Spanish olive oil. Now the Picual olive, which is native to here in Spain, has a very aromatic and intense flavor, making this the ideal olive oil for this recipe. Guys, trust me on this one. This is one of the best extra virgin Spanish olive oils in the market. Get yourself a bottle of this. Link in the description box below. We're gonna begin by peeling 2 medium-sized Yukon Gold potatoes. Then we're gonna rinse them under some cold running water and pat them completely dry. And when I'm peeling my potatoes, I always like to have a bowl underneath just for an easy cleanup. Once you have all your potatoes patted dry, let's start cutting them. I'm gonna begin by cutting a couple slits on each corner. This is just gonna give us kind of like a rectangle design. That way each piece of potato is evenly sized. Then I'm gonna cut the potato in half. Cut each half in half to end up with 4 evenly sized quarters. And then from each quarter, I'm gonna cut about 3 pieces of potatoes. They're about 3/4 of an inch thick. Once you have all your potatoes cut, let's add them into a saucepan. Fill it in with some cold water. You want to go to about 1/2 inch above the potatoes. And we're going to heat this with a high heat. Okay guys, while our potatoes are boiling, I'm going to grab 3 cloves of garlic and thinly slice them. As you guys know, I always like to have a paper towel underneath when I'm working with garlic for an easy cleanup. Next up, we're going to grab a generous handful of some fresh parsley and finely chop it. And we should end up with about 1/4 cup of freshly chopped parsley. And for the last ingredient to prepare, I'm gonna reserve 1/3 cup of Spanish brandy. Okay guys, let's move back to our potatoes. We've been boiling these for exactly 20 minutes. Now the secret to this dish is you want the potatoes to fully cook through, but still be al dente. You don't want it to be mushy. The best way to do this, guys, and find out if they have the right texture, is grab one of them, pierce it with a fork. It easily goes in, but it's not mushy. These are ready to go. Let's go ahead and remove this from the heat, and I'm gonna drain the water through a sieve. And give it a gentle shake to get rid of any of that excess water. Once you have your potatoes drained, let's move on to the last step of this recipe. Let's heat a non-stick fry pan with a medium-high heat, and I'm gonna add in a generous 2 tablespoons of this Georgetown olive oil, Picual extra virgin olive oil. After heating the extra virgin olive oil exactly for 1 minute, you don't want to go any longer, that way it doesn't lose its flavor. Let's start adding the potatoes one by one into the pan. About 2 minutes after adding the potatoes into the pan, let's give them a quick flip. Look at that beautiful light golden color. Now the reason why we boiled our potatoes before we fried them is that way that extra virgin olive oil and that brandy we're going to add later on is going to absorb into those potatoes, giving them a beautiful texture and the most incredible flavor. Okay guys, it's been a total of 4 minutes since we added the potatoes into the pan and 2 minutes since we flipped them. At this point, let's add our slices of garlic in there. Let's kind of gently mix them around, that way they're bathing in that extra virgin olive oil. And instantly, you get this incredible aroma of the garlic. So good. Now this garlic at this heat is gonna cook really quick, so we're only gonna go about 30 seconds. 30 seconds after adding in the garlic, let's add in our 1/3 cup of brandy. Careful guys, it is gonna jump. Season generously with sea salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and our freshly chopped parsley. Let's give this a quick mix. That way everything's evenly divided. Oh my gosh, that smell, that aroma coming out of that brandy going into those potatoes is insanely delicious. Okay guys, it's been about 90 seconds since we added the brandy into the pan. All the alcohol has burned off. This dish is ready to go. Let's go ahead and remove this from the heat and transfer it into a dish. Seriously guys, the aromas coming out of this dish are insanely delicious. Let's try one of the potatoes and see how they turned out. Here we go. Seriously guys, it's such a beautiful explosion of flavors. That brandy really shines through, that sweetness, no alcohol here. We burned it all off, combined with that aromatic garlic. So important to not overcook that garlic. The combination of everything, the potatoes just melt in your mouth. What an incredible potato dish. This is part of my potato addiction, guys. Such an incredible dish. Easy to make, done in about 30 minutes. Really quick before I go, I'd like to give out a quick shout out to one of my patrons, Robert Jefferson, aka the Kamakura Gardener. Again, Robert, thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate you. For the rest of you who want to support Spain on 4 through Patreon, it helps you buying the ingredients and equipment to continue making videos and recipes like this. You guys will find the link in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till next time, hasta luego.